Okay, people, this is ridiculous. Yet another day of snow, people. Apparently it snowed again out here in DC. At this point, I'm about to have to really start reconsidering where I live, because I don't think this is gonna cut it for me. This is not the background that I'm supposed to be in. My background is supposed to be, a bunch of water and palm trees and stuff. Not this. Look at all this snow, man. This is so crazy. People having to shovel snow and stuff. This ain't working for me. I can't do it. You know what? No wonder there's a whole decline going on right now in relationships. I've been doing my research, you know what I'm saying? Since I started this channel and I'm talking about relationships all the time, I gotta stay on top of things. And apparently what's trending right now is the fact that there's a decline in relationships. So, I had to go get my coffee real quick. It's Saturday morning, and we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna break down what's really going on. But god dang, this snow. It ain't for me, man. It ain't for me. Okay, people, so don't get mad at me, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a messenger. I just be delivering the news, okay? I don't be giving you guys like my opinion unless we in my stream. By the way, if you guys haven't been to one of my streams yet, not sure what you're waiting on, but we be in there. I might even stream later on today, I don't know. But let's talk about what's going on, man, yet again in this great town of Washington, D.C. If this is your first time seeing me, then welcome to the channel. If this is not your first time seeing me, then I don't know why you ain't subscribed yet. I don't know, clearly you liking the videos. Subscribe to the channel. Or at least hit the thumbs up, it's free. I mean, it's not like it's gonna affect anything. I mean, it's not like you gotta pay for it. Okay, all right, so apparently the divorce rate in the United States has been declining for decades. It ain't just happened just now. Y'all wanna blame it on our generation, but this has been happening. And there are many reasons why, like a plethora of reasons why this is starting to happen. Reason number one is the cost of living. The cost of living is making it harder and harder for people to afford a place to live, let alone get married and have children. Oh shoot, I almost spilled my coffee. Make sure that lid's on there. I'm just gonna take the lid off because I don't wanna spill it. Oh, they put a whole bunch of syrup. They put a whole lot of stuff. All right, so I'm 35. So speaking from personal experience, I remember when I got my first apartment when I was like 23, 24. It was a 2-bedroom apartment in North Carolina. Lights, utilities, and everything was included. Very spacious. I think it had like at least 700 square feet. And altogether, for 2 bedrooms, 700 square feet, it was only $900 a month. Yes, I repeat, it was only $900 a month, people. Nowadays, living here in Washington, D.C., I stay downtown. In this 1 bedroom, which is also over 700 square feet, I pay $2,600 a month. I'm gonna let that settle in too. I mean, is that triple? 9 times 3. Oh yeah. In the span of just about 10 years, 11 years, the cost of just the apartments have tripled. And I was getting more bang for my buck because it was 2 bedrooms. This is just a 1 bedroom. 2 full baths as well. Reason number 2 for the decline in relationships. Young people are literally saying that they feel like there's no pressure to marry. The pressure and the weight that I guess family used to put and society used to put on getting married isn't as serious as it was a couple years ago, 20, 30 years ago. Nowadays, people don't feel like they have to get married. They feel like they can have meaningful relationships just by being friends or remaining friends, or never necessarily deciding to get it written down on paper, because what's understood don't gotta be explained, right? Apparently. Reason number 3 for why relationships are declining. And this one right here definitely affects Washington, D.C. greatly. And it's the fact that the role of a woman has been changing drastically. We all know about the idea of the traditional woman versus the modern day woman. And the modern day woman's basic roles has completely changed. Women are now valuing education and careers over having a family and taking care of the household. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a problem with that. Apparently a lot of guys still want the traditional woman, which is like the stay-at-home mom type. But I don't want that. But that's just me. That's me. I have a lot of female friends who get mad at me when I say that. I have a lot of male friends who don't understand that. But for me, all the successful relationships that I know of, like to this day, are ones where the man and the woman both bring home a lot of money. And it's a lot more easier, more relaxed life when you got 2 incomes instead of 1. Now, even though there's a decline in people getting married and people getting into relationships nowadays, what is also declining is divorce rates. Apparently, Since the 1980s, the divorce rates have been slowly declining, actually, which means it's becoming more and more of a stable thing to remain married. Now, I don't know if that's a good thing, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because why are people staying in relationships in the first place? Are you staying in these relationships because you feel like you gotta stay in these relationships? Are you staying in these relationships because you feel like you can't make it on your own? That's toxic. It could be toxic. Now, for the people who are staying in relationships because it's just a great relationship and you found that person for you, I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all are great. Ignore this whole video. But for those of you, and you know who you are, Brittany, stop being in the toxic relationships that you're in and just move on. You can do bad all by yourself. That's a whole nother topic though. Anyways, here's the last reason why there's a decline in relationships in the DMV area. And that's because we are now finally getting into a day and age where Gen Zers are becoming full-blown adults. And the Gen Z population don't give a damn about marriage, okay? What they care about is apparently climate change and paying bills. That's all they care about. Climate change and paying bills. They own bills, I guess. They not trying to shack up and get married and be in a whole relationship. Apparently this is what's being said. Now, I haven't been citing all my sources, but I can tell you right now that that last line I just gave you was straight out of the Wall Street Journal. So go ahead and fact check that. Or you could just ask one of your nieces and nephews or your little cousins about what it is that they value, or do they plan on getting married anytime soon? And even if they say they plan on getting married, it's not gonna be soon. They probably talking about when they're in their 30s. Don't kill the messenger. Once again, I'm just reporting the news. This is kind of like street news for me to you. This coffee is great. I almost forgot about the snow outside. I almost forgot, but not all the way, not all the way. I can't really completely forget. The whole thing I'm trying to say is, did I get coffee on my computer? Oh, that's caramel, right? Whole point is, right now we're living in a day and age where clearly relationships is not the main thing on people's minds or their mentals. What they're trying to do is people are just trying to survive, you know, and if a relationship happens or not, they don't really care right now. It just seems like right now people just want to put food on their table. People just want to drink their coffee in the middle of a snowstorm in Washington, D.C., downtown. They want to stay inside somewhere warm and cozy that they're paying for because it's cold. And sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you, trying to get into a relationship or even maintain a relationship gets in the way of that. It really does. I'm just saying. What are some of the reasons that you guys think that there's a decline in the relationships going on in the Washington, D.C. area? I know I didn't touch on every single thing in this video, but I'm pretty sure you guys can relate. And you at least know somebody who fits somewhere in this category. Leave a comment down below so we can talk about it. Now, if you guys want to go into like true depth conversation about this type of thing, check out the links in my descriptions on all my videos. I have a GroupMe where we are always continuously in a chat because we like to link up here in the DMV and start to engage with the videos that are just membership only videos. I will be making a lot more in the future. And also in the future, I'm going to start having membership only live streams, which means you won't be able to talk about certain things, about certain conversations unless you're a member. Whole point is we're moving forward into the future. It's 2025 and everyone's going to grow. But anyways, with that said, I just want to tap in with you guys real quick because I feel like a couple days are starting to go by and I hadn't really dropped a video. Well, it's only been like 3 days. But them 3 days be feeling like a long period of time. I try to stream with you guys in between so it all makes sense, but I be missing my people. What can I say? I love you guys. Anyways, until I can see you guys in the next video, you guys be safe out there and I'll see you guys in the comments and also in the next video. Peace. This is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. It snowed again. I didn't even know. That's insane.